As of the 31st of January 2023, my technical writing course on Skillshare has been closed, which means my course will no longer appear in the search results when someone types the word technical writing in the search field on Skillshare, and which also means students will not be able to sign up for the course. Honestly, I couldn't be more happier that Skillshare did this, because I was going to request them to shut down the course anyway. In fact, I have already requested Skillshare to delete my course from their site, and instead I'm going to upload all videos of my course here on this channel. But before I do that, here's my Skillshare story, and if you're thinking of uploading your course on Skillshare or Udemy or Teachable, you may decide after you watch this video. So I uploaded my course on Skillshare in November 2021, and as of November 2022 until now, I have 50 students, but I have made very little money. All I have made in 1 year of being with Skillshare is this. Skillshare pays you for two things. One, referrals. That is, when a student signs up for your course via a promo link that they provide you. And two, royalties when a student takes your course by watching your videos. This will fetch you anywhere from 5 to 10 cents per minute. In the opening month, that is in November 2021, I made no money. But then gradually as students started signing up, I started receiving small amounts. You can see them here, and the maximum I made was a little over $100 in May 2022. My course is just a little over 3 hours. Skillshare competes with other similar platforms such as Udemy, Coursera, and Teachable. There are others that I will mention as I go on. But your course on Skillshare is free for 30 days, which means a student can easily complete this course well within the 30 days and ask for a refund, and it is given. Now suppose the student wants to continue beyond 30 days. Skillshare charges just 1,923 odd rupees, which is 23 odd US dollars for an entire year, which literally means your course is available for a throwaway price. Compare this price with the efforts you take to make your course. It took me months to make my videos. I made this course way back in 2017, but it is still relevant today as Help and Manual version 7.5 is downloadable to this very day, and so is version 6.5. Now imagine making the course for version 6.5 and the next version 7 is released. That's precisely what happened in my case, and I had to recreate all the videos made till then for version 6 for the new version 7, as the UI had completely changed for the latest version of the software. Now that's a lot of effort, particularly when you're creating all the videos and lessons yourself. Now getting back to Skillshare, while there were several days where I wouldn't see any activity, there would be surges of activities on some days, some even going on for an hour. This would always happen when students would join. But then in September 2022, something happened that was so unusual, it really put me off. I was working on the next version of my course, as version 8 of the software was already in the market. I noticed on a particular day a big spike in the viewership of my course. Some student had actually done several long sessions, and a total of some 300 to 400 minutes of the course had been taken. I wish I had taken a screenshot or made a movie of the stats where it displayed 2,200 minutes, but unfortunately I did not foresee this event. In a few days, I noticed that my total minutes had come down from 2,200 to 1,800. I was shocked. How could this happen? And I wrote to Skillshare about it. Skillshare promptly responded saying their program that runs daily to detect disingenuous accounts had found one such account and subsequently had that user removed. When I checked, I noticed that they had actually deleted a user who had joined in April 2022. If a student who had joined in April is deleted in September, what was this program doing, running every day? And how can someone or the program say that the additional royalty minutes was used by this deleted student? Skillshare's answers to these questions weren't satisfactory, and I stopped visiting or checking my stats that I used to on a daily basis. Subsequently, I noticed very little or no participation in the course from my students on my site. I began to wonder if the 50 students were actually real ones or virtual ones added to my course by some AI to boost my spirits and to getting me creating more content. I'm not trying to belittle my students, but several accounts have weird usernames as these: Hair L, Ready-Made Grocery A, at APK Shift, My Knowledge B, Random R, JDog, and so on. To my surprise, while checking on a daily basis, one of these usernames kept changing every day. How is that possible? Which user would want to change his or her username every day? Stop checking your stats and your course and the minutes that students consume also drops. How can this happen? From September 2022 till January 2023, I made no money at all. And then Skillshare announces that they would be closing the course. The other drawback is the fact that you cannot contact your students individually, as no access to their email addresses is provided. All you can do is send a message to all of them as in a bulletin board. At this point, I wouldn't recommend new course creators to go with Skillshare, as there are too many courses out there already. Unless you stand out with a stellar course, you're not going to make it. I don't wish to discourage you, but I wouldn't recommend going with Udemy either. Udemy could sell your courses literally for free, as they come up with big and unbelievable discounts. In 2016 or 17, when I contacted them, they were actually selling their courses for as low as $20 each. And they wanted me to break up my course into 2 or more parts of $20 each, which I refused to do so. In 2021, I had such a tough time uploading videos on their site, which turned out to be a blessing in disguise, and eventually didn't go with them. And that is when I checked out Skillshare. I was also with Teachable for a while. I'm not sure if Teachable does marketing of your courses as Udemy does, but when I was with them in 2017, they didn't, which means you will have to do all the marketing of your courses yourself. Skillshare and Udemy are free to host. Teachable had both a free and a paid model. And then there are other paid models that do a much better job than the 3 that I've just mentioned. And these are Thinkific, Kajabi and Podia. Here you need to pay a fee every month, but I haven't tried any of them. I'm reporting this based on the review videos I have watched on YouTube. The best, however, is having your own site and selling your own course. But for that, you need to either do all the work yourself or hire a techie to do it for you. So who makes a lot of money on Skillshare? The cream of the crop, and that's a very small percentage of teachers on Skillshare. And these instructors have several courses, and they're also continuously making more of them. As I mentioned before, all my videos of my course are going to be uploaded here on this channel. Help and Manual just released version 9 2 months ago, and I will be making videos of this version too. I will also be making videos related to technical writing and other tools, so do check out upcoming videos. And if you find these videos useful, do subscribe and comment. I will also be adding subtitles in English whenever possible to the videos, particularly those that are instructional. And finally, you may also want to refer to my site learntechwritingfast.com. It is linked in the description below for any information about technical writing, the tools, the course, job prospects and more. I'll do my best to keep the site updated. So if you want to learn technical writing, here's a free course for you, while Help and Manual version 7.5 is still downloadable and free for 30 days.